Hello students. In last lecture we have started about the methods of weed control. Means I think we have seen about the four different methods of weed control. Number one is the mechanical that we have seen. Mechanical. Then second is the cultural method. Cultural. Then third is biological. And the fourth is chemical. Fourth is the chemical method. Chemical method of weed control. Means last time we have seen mechanical, then second is the cultural, biological as well as the chemical method of weed control. We have to see one by one. Means previously we have seen the first type, that is mechanical. Today we shall see the second next type of the weed control method is chemical. Second type is chemical method of the weed control. Second, that is the chemical method of weed control. Here the chemicals that are used means mostly chemicals or we call it as a weedicides are used to kill or inhibit the growth of the weed. The growth of weeds means by this method we will control the growth of the weed. Means chemicals which are used to kill or inhibit the growth of the weed are known as the weedicides. Their widespread use has been made only after the discovery of the 2,4-D. Means widespread, important word is widespread use has been made only after the discovery of the 2,4-D. That is 2,4-D means dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. Phenoxyacetic acid means the widespread use has been made only after the discovery of 2,4-D. Means 2,4-D is a common herbicide, or we call it as a weedicide, and when its discovery is takes and this discovery is done, or when it is come in market, the wide use, or after the discovery of 2,4-D, its wide use is the started, or wide use is generally done. Then next is today we shall see one by one different types of the chemicals or herbicides used to control the weed. That is number one is the 2,4-D. Number one is 2,4-D, that is dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. Dichlorophenoxyacetic acetic acid. This is the long form of this dichlorophenoxy acetic acid. This is the commonly used by the farmer to control the weed. What are the peculiarities of this 2,4-D? Number one is it is a selective translocated herbicide. It is selectively selective translocated herbicide. It is selective translocated herbicide. Then second is used for weed control. It is mostly used for the weed control. Then third important point, it is the cheap. It is cheap, non-poisonous to man and animals. Non-poisonous to man and animals. And important is easy to apply. Easy to apply. This is the important. Therefore, it is so much popular. So it is so much popular. So these are the some character regarding 2,4-D. Means it is selective translocated herbicide. Then use is to control the weed. Second, third is it is a chief non-poisonous to human being or man as well as animal, and easy to apply. This is important. Means after spraying it is the weed control is possible. So it is so much popular. Means because of these 3 to 4 important characters, this 2,4-D means the first herbicide is generally used by the farmer to control the weed. Then second type is MCPA. Second, MCPA. This is the second type of the herbicide, that is 2-methyl 4-chlorophenoxy acetic acid. This is the long form of MCPA. Means MCPA is nothing but the 2-methyl 4-chlorophenoxy acetic acid. So it is more selective in action and very safe to use in crop like oats and the linseeds. Oats and the linseeds. LINSEED. Means it is used in these 2 crops, oats as well as the linseeds. So means crops like the oats as well as linseeds, it is very safe. And mostly it is available in dust, the dust as well as spray form, Means generally dusting is also carried out as well as the spraying is also carried out by a sprayer. Means dusting is simple method technique and spraying also simple technique. Means it is available in these 2 forms. that is dust as well as the spray form. Then third type of the herbicide is simazine. Third is simazine. Third, simazine. This is the third type. The long form of the simazine is 2-chloro. 2-chloro. Then 4,6-biethyl. Ethyl amino and 1,3,5-triazine. So this is the long form of the simazine. 2-chloro, 4,6-biethyl amino, 1,3,5-triazine. This is the long form of the simazine. And this simazine is translocated. It is translocated and selective herbicide. And mostly it is used in controlling the weeds in maize, sugarcane and potato plant. Means these three crops, maize, sugarcane as well as potato, means the weeds are controlled in the crops like maize, sugarcane as well as plot. That's why it is translocated and selective herbicide, because it is also commonly used in case of the crop plant. Then fourth is atrazine. Fourth is the atrazine. Fourth type of the herbicide is atrazine, that is 2-chloro, 4-isopropyl amino, 6-ethyl and 1,3,5-triazine. This is the long form of atrazine. 2-chloro, 4-isopropyl amino, 6-ethyl, 1,3,5-triazine. This is the long form of atrazine. It is mole soluble in water. Means what are the characters of this atrazine? It is more soluble in water. Most of the herbicides, they are not soluble in water, but it is more soluble in water. Also be applied as a SAB emergence spray. SAB, or mostly it is used in, simply it is mostly used in the post emergence post-emergence spray. Post-emergence spray, and it keep the clean for several months. It keep the field clean for several months or few months. We call it a few months also. This is about the atrazine. And high dose of this atrazine may sterilize the soil. This is also important. Means it also high dose make soil sterile, means non-functional, means the fertility is generally decreased due to the high dose of the atrazine. And last fifth is dalapone. Fifth type of the herbicide is dalapone. Last, fifth, dalapone 2,2-dichloro. 2,2-dichloro. 2,2-dichloro propanic acid. This is the long form. 2,2-dichloro propanic acid is the long form of dalapone. DALAPON. It is absorbed by roots as well as the foliage, and the toxicity symptoms includes tuber leaf formation. Tuber leaf formation. Most of the leaves, they are generally tuber form, and these are generally reduced by this dalapone. It is used for claiming cans infested lands. Means it is useful for reclaiming clans infested lands. Mostly this type of the herbicide is used in few purpose, or because of that they are mostly not popular. Means due to this reason it is not popular. Means these are the 5 important herbicides which are, means these are important herbicides used by the farmer to control the weed. Means farmers are used some important herbicides which are easy to apply and which give good results. Results means in case of the controlling the weed. Then next important topic or important bit is the some weed control in important plant. Means sub weed controls in important plants. Weed controls in important plants. Weed control in important plants. This is the table. This is the crop. then herbicide, crop herbicide dose kg per hectare, and next is the time of application. Weed control in important plants, in which we have to see number one is sorghum. Marathi name is jawar or shalu jawar. Herbicide is used is atrazine. Atrazine, then simazine, and 2,4-D. 2,4-D. The dose kg per hectare is 0.25 to 1.5, then 0.5 to 1.0, and lastly 2,4-D is 0.9. Pro to crop and weed. Crop and weeds. Then pro to crop and weeds, and here 2 to 3 DAS. Here what is the long form of pro as well as DAS, and that I have to means here pro means pre-emergence application. Pre-emergence application. Pre-emergence application to crop and weed. Here this is the pre, and DAS, that is pre-emergence application. Here this is nothing but the pre-emergence application, and here the DAS means days after sowing. Days after sowing means these are the long form of pre as well as the DAS. In case of sorghum, generally these three herbicides are mostly used, and the doses kg per hectare is minimum, that is 0.25 to 1.5 kilogram per hectare, means kg per hectare. 0.5 to 1 kg per hectare or 0.9 kg per hectare, means this is in regarding the sorghum. Like that, next is about the maize. In case of the maize, generally atrazine as well as simazine. Atrazine and simazine, these two herbicides are mostly used, and their quantity is 1 to 2 kg per hectare as well as 0.5 to 1 kg per hectare, means atrazine is 1 to 2 kg per hectare, simazine is 0.5, means half, 500 grams as well as 1 kilograms. This is the simazine, which is also used for pre-emergence application as well as the pre-crop weed emergence applications. Means these two important herbicides are also there. Then next is about the cotton, which is commonly known as the cash crop. Third crop is the cotton. Generally it is grown in Maharashtra in large scale as well as in Gujarat also. Third is the cotton. Cotton. Then herbicide is used diuron. Diuron. Then another is oxydazone, and the quantity is 2 kilo per gram as well as the 1.5 kg per hectare. Then it is also used as a pre-crop weed, means pre to crop weeds. That is, pre to crop weeds means pre-emergence application to crop and weed. This is an important word. Pre-emergence application is there to crop as well as the weed. This is the third. And fourth is about the sugar cane. This is also cash crop, sugar cane. And for sugar cane, generally 2,4-D. 2,4-D. Then second is the isoproton, isoproton, isoproton. These two are commonly used, and generally this is applied in 0.8 to 1. 0.8 to 1 kg, 1.0 kg, and second is 2 to 3.5 kg per hectare is also used in case of the sugar cane, and this is also used pre to crop and weeds, means pre-emergence application to crop and weed. It is also common like the cotton as well as the sugar cane. Then next is the wheat, paddy as well as groundnut. In these three cases, or in these three type of the crop plant, same type of the herbicides, doses per hectare, and a time of application is also there. This is also used. And third type is the biological weed control. This is in regarding the weed control in important plant. And the next weed of the weeds is the topic weeds is the biological weed control. Biological the weed control. Biological weed control. So bio agents like insects, pathogen, etc. These are used to control the weed by the biological method. Means it is also simple. Insects, then the plants, and some fungi are also there. Insects, plants, fungi are also there, which control the weed in some cases. And then fourth last is cultural method. Cultural method of the weed control, like the biological, last cultural method of weed control. This includes proper crop rotation. Here, this is also important. Proper crop rotation. It also control mostly the weed in case of the crop plant. Crop rotation is also important. It may be an either annual or perennial weeds have a free growth. So introducing the weed effectively, intercrop like potato or groundnut, which require digging of the soil and help in reducing the infestation or weeds. Growing up crop like sunhams, which have a very vigorous and leafy growth, help in checking the weed. Means a leafy growth checks or control. We call it as control the growth of the weed. Leafy part control the weed. So this is in short about the biological method of weed